He walked in like he owned a room. Only 22 years old, facing criminal charges, but carrying himself with visible confidence, maybe even arrogance. Inside the courtroom of David Fleischer, confidence isn't unusual. But disrespect? That's different. The case began normally. The prosecutor outlined the charges, serious, but not life-ending. The kind of case where maturity and responsibility could make a difference. When it was the defendant's turn to speak, things shifted. Instead of addressing the court formally, he interrupted, spoke over his attorney, challenged minor details as if he were negotiating a contract, not standing before a judge. Judge Fleischer raised a hand. Let your attorney speak. But the 22-year-old wasn't finished. He shook his head, muttered under his breath, then said loudly enough for the courtroom to hear, "This is blown out of proportion." The room froze. Judge Fleischer leaned forward slowly. "This isn't a debate stage," he said calmly. "It's a courtroom." Defense counsel attempted to regain control, apologizing and explaining that the defendant was frustrated, young, emotional. But the damage was done. The judge explained something direct and powerful. Maturity isn't measured by age. It's measured by accountability. And right now, the defendant was showing neither. Then came the turning point. The judge reviewed the defendant's prior record, minor infractions, prior warnings, opportunities to correct behavior. Each time, he had been given a break. "You've mistaken patience for weakness," Judge Fleischer said firmly. The courtroom grew silent. The defendant's posture changed. Judge Fleischer made it clear that courtroom decorum matters because respect for the process reflects respect for the law. If someone can't follow basic instructions in court, how can the court trust them outside of it? Defense requested leniency, emphasized employment, family support, potential. The judge acknowledged all of it. But he also emphasized consequences. The ruling, stricter conditions, mandatory compliance programs, and a direct warning that any further disruption or violations would lead to immediate custody. The confidence that walked into the courtroom had vanished. As deputies stepped closer, the judge delivered one final statement. "You don't run this courtroom. Your choices do." The gavel struck. And in a matter of minutes, a 22-year-old learned that real authority doesn't shout, it enforces.